What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Playmaker Pod. I'm your host, Isaac. This is a co host, Joseph. And we just had the NBA draft a few nights ago. Some teams, they made some really good moves. Other teams, they made some questionable decisions. But overall, I think there's some clear-cut winners in this year's draft. And Joseph over here as a Rockets fan, I know this dude has to be happy about what went down last Thursday night. So give us your thoughts about the draft. And I know you're happy, so just grade the Rockets real quick for me.
Yeah, to me the Rockets are the clear winners. I don't even think unless you want to say Victor Wembanyama, the Spurs getting him. Obviously they're the winner. But other than that, that's like the obvious thing. Other than that though, I believe that the Rockets. I don't even think this is a hot take either. I think the Rockets are the clear winners in the draft. I don't think anybody comes close just because of who they got. They got Amin Thompson at 4, which is probably people were saying that he was a better prospect than Brandon Miller. A lot of people weren't high on Brandon Miller. I personally thought Brandon Miller was better, but yeah. But we still got Amin Thompson, who at worst is the 4th best prospect in this draft. We got him at 4. Our point guard of the future. Then at 20, Cam Whitmore, who many people in their mock drafts had him going as high as 5. Even as high as 4 in the Rockets at 4. And the Rockets got him at 20. So yeah. They got the steal of the draft and they also have the best draft. Yeah, I'm giving them an A plus obviously. I don't think anybody got a better draft than them. Other than if you want to say the Spurs because they got Wembanyama. That's like the easy thing to say when you talk about this draft.
For me too, bro. I think the clear winner was Houston. Obviously, I saw Whitmore drop. Oh, you see, at first I got in the rumors, right? I got it like a Bleacher Report notification. It's like Whitmore might drop in this draft, like to top 10 or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I don't see him making it past like Utah or something like that. Even Dallas, I thought maybe Dallas would go out and take a shot on him, but that didn't happen. And then he kept dropping and dropping. He dropped past Dallas. He dropped past Miami. He dropped past the Lakers. I'm like, oh, man. And then he ended up going to the Rockets, which I'm pretty sure the Rockets, and they were rumored. I tell you something, like you said, some people had him taking Whitmore at 4, and they were able to snag him up at 20, which is pretty crazy to me. Even you had him going, what, number 5 in your mock draft?
Yeah, number 5, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the biggest steal. And then the Thompson twins too. I really like them. Like after seeing and getting to know more about them, it seems like they got a really strong work ethic built into them. So if there's 2 brothers I could see really developing in this league, as long as they stay healthy, I think these 2 could really, really grow into their potential. Just because I don't think they're scared of the work. I think they're willing to. I think they want to become great, and then they push each other too. Having a twin brother that pushes you to do even better, I'll tell you, that's probably a huge motivator too. So I really think these 2 are gonna be like really, really great in this league. And the Rockets, like you said, they get their point guard of the future.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. What's his name? On Cam Whitmore might fall, like pick 8, pick 9. But then he started falling even farther than that. I was getting mad because I wanted Stone, our GM, to trade up. So I was getting mad. But we still got him without trading up. So it's pretty good too. All right, then other drafts I liked. Thankfully I predicted that the Hornets were not gonna take Scoot Henderson. So
Bro, the Charlotte Hornets, right before the draft, it's like they were, it's like they had no idea what they were doing. Because didn't the odds come out right before where Scoot Henderson was like a huge favorite to go number 2, like a few hours before the draft?
yeah, that was because of Shams. You know, I'm kind of I don't know if Shams was trying to help the what is it called, the sports betting stuff, because he works with FanDuel and he was the only one.
Oh yeah.
Woj was the only one saying, Woj was for like last couple of days was saying Brandon Miller, and then what's his name? Shams was trying to say, oh, they're thinking about Scoot, and he works for FanDuel. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, he might have been helping FanDuel a little bit.
Because from Woj, everything Woj was saying since like Tuesday or Monday was Brandon Miller. Even since like 2 weeks ago, he was saying Brandon Miller. So yeah,
he'd been saying that for a minute. Yeah, and then it's crazy because right before The Shams have put out that Scoot Henderson is getting a lot of momentum for number 2, and then all of a sudden the odds just shifted towards Scoot Henderson becoming the number 2 pick. It's like, oh man.
Yeah. I also got Anthony back to the Magic. I didn't even think that was gonna happen, but it did.
Oh
So
yeah, it actually did.
yeah,
And didn't you also have Cason Wallace going to the Thunder?
yeah, I haven't went with Thunder too. Yeah,
That's crazy. That's a hold up. I need to bring that up too, though, as a Mavs fan. But that was a big W for us. All right, that was a big W, bro. You don't know how much Bertan's contract was holding us back for the past 2 years. We finally got rid of that damn contract, and we still took the player that we were probably gonna take at 10 anyways. I don't see why Oklahoma made that trade. We obviously weren't. Oh, actually, maybe. Okay, maybe they were worried about Orlando taking Cason Wallace, but I mean, we got to shed off that Bertans contract, bro. That's all that matters, and we still get a damn center, Derek Lively. Hopefully, he could actually play, and I don't have to see Dwight Powell on the court anymore. But that's a huge defensive presence right there. He's gonna make his presence felt on the defensive end. I've seen Dallas getting mocked him like for a while already. Either him or Taylor Hendricks is who I really wanted, but Taylor Hendricks went a bit earlier to Utah. And so it's like, all right, we still got Derek Lively. We got the big center in the middle, kind of like Tyson Chandler back in the day. Big, strong defensive player. He's probably going to be rim running for the first few years, but he's shown some flashes of potential that he could eventually become a shooter. And then later on in the draft, right, because we got a trade exception from that Bertans trade, we're able to pick up Richuan Holmes from Sacramento at number 22. I really don't even know what we gave up. What, like the trade exception? We
yeah. You guys just took on a Holmes contract.
Yeah, but either way, we needed a damn center. Anyways, I
Yeah,
think Holmes. I don't know what the hell happened to him last year, where he was like a DNP all the time, but he's still 29, and also he's like 2 years removed from putting up like 12 points per game and like 8 rebounds and like 1.2 blocks. So it's another center that we could add. So I don't have to see Dwight Powell anymore for sure. That's another center. And then we get another defensive prospect at number 24, Oliver Max Promise or Prosper. My bad. Max Prosper. And bro, it's another defensive guy solving one of our big issues that we had last year, which was defense. And it helps out Jason Kidd a lot too. Now he could actually play players that fits what he wants to do, right? Because he's like a more of a defensive minded coach too. As soon as he came in from Rick Carlisle, that's one of the main things that he fixed last season, and one of the big reasons why he made it to the Western Conference Finals in his first year, because he actually brought some defensive knowledge and defensive intensity to the team. And then once we traded away Dorian Finney-Smith to go to Brooklyn, then we kind of noticed some defensive problems start forming. We brought in Kyrie Irving, who himself isn't one of the best defenders. So Jason Kidd could really run like the type of defense that he wants. We still got, I'd say, even Christian Wood too. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why he didn't play, because he wasn't a great defender. So now you're bringing two young prospects that could grow with the rest of the team into the future. And they fit more of what the Mavs want to do. They solve some of the issues, and they cost pretty cheap too. We got rid of one of our big problems, which was Bertans. So, yeah, I think all of Texas won this draft, to be honest.
yeah. The other thing I didn't like too much was Rashawn Holmes because he's still making like around $14 million. So
Mhm.
I don't know how
Yeah,
good he's gonna be because
yeah.
last year he was bad. I
Last year
thought
he was pretty bad.
yeah,
I'll admit it, he was pretty bad. He absolutely terrible. But he might be. He's still 29 though, so it's not like he's like super old to where like the point where he's washed. But if anything, they might be able to like package him again for another deal.
yeah. Well, it seems like the Mavs are going for more of a younger team now, but I don't know. I don't know how much money. I don't think you guys have the middle of the exception though,
Yeah,
because you guys are negative cap space, right? I don't think you guys got.
we were. I'm not sure about. Well, it's because we don't have Kyrie on our books yet.
Oh yeah,
But I think once we bring in Kyrie, like his full contract, it might be back in the negatives.
yeah, yeah. So, well, yeah, Rashawn Holmes probably got to play anyway. So
Yeah, that's why
even
he probably get more minutes than he did on the Kings because the Kings, what they had Sabonis there already, and then who else did they have?
uh,
Shoot.
I think they were playing Alex Len over him. To be honest with you,
Oh
I
damn. Okay. Well,
don't, I
we'll
don't think
just see how this guy does. What?
he didn't play in the playoffs, Alex Len, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Alex Len was playing over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex
For
Len was
some
playing.
reason, Mavs fans have been wanting Richaun Holmes for a while. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I guess 2 years ago, like I said, 2 years ago, he was actually like a 12 point per game, like 8 rebounds, 1.2 blocks. So it was all right. But
Yeah,
then last year, I don't know what the hell happened.
yeah. Well, I guess his stats will probably go up because they only play 8 minutes a game for
Yeah,
Sacramento.
that too. And
Yeah,
Luca could probably feed him a bit too. Could feed him
yeah.
down low.
Derek Lively's gonna need some development too, because the centers usually don't develop that quick unless you're like Chris Stops, top five pick. Obviously, I don't think
Yeah,
Wembanyama's gonna need like 3 years to develop. Lively will be able to play. Like he'll be able to give you defense already, but for everything
yeah.
else on his game, he's gonna need to develop.
I'd say he's
What is
probably
it?
gonna be rim running for a while.
Yeah, it's probably that's what you should do. Start off his career, and then you got Prosper too.
Mhm.
Prosper can provide you good defense, but I don't know how ready he is to play. He's kind of a prospect too, so
Mm.
we'll see about him. He already has good defense though, so
Yeah.
he's not the greatest offensive player,
Hmm.
but yeah, he's 6'8", so he's already lengthy enough that he can play some
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. That's what we're mainly bringing them in for, right? As a defensive end, like they're defensive first players, both of them, and yeah, that was our biggest issue last year was the defense. We would allow 70 points in one half, bro. That was like every single game too. So I think it was a W. Helped solve some of our needs. The only thing though that I noticed about this team is that I think Luca being good so quickly might have screwed up our rebuild a little bit. Cause all we really had at that time was DSJ, and we ended up trading him too because he wasn't the fit with him and Luca wasn't there. We could have really built a young core the way other teams can. Because I tell you, Luca put us in a position where we gotta like try to win right away. So that's the only thing. But I'm not complaining though. I'll still take Luca. I'll still take winning. I'm not complaining, but yeah, it could be a hidden problem right there.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people too. All right, some of the picks I didn't really like that much were or 11 Jed Howard to the Magic, kind of a reach. If you were gonna take a shooter, I would have just took a Grady Dick, but yeah, I didn't really like that pick too much. I would have been Anthony Black and Jed Howard. Even Anthony Black, I didn't really like that pick too much either. Anthony Black's jump shot's ass too. I
Yeah.
just predicted it to happen. That's all I did. I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah.
He's not the worst player. Like he's not gonna even have to play that much. Or they're probably gonna have to. In order for Anthony Black to even play, they're probably gonna have to trade one of. They have to get rid of one of Fultz, Anthony, or Suggs. They have to get rid of one of them because Anthony Black's not gonna be able to play.
They got too many guards, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. They also have Jed Howard too. Jed Howard's a shooting guard. Like he can play small forward, I guess, but small forward position is pretty stacked too. Yeah, I wouldn't have took Jed Howard.
They already got Franz Wagner.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took Jed Howard. That's kind of a reach.
Nah.
I was hearing some things that Jed Howard might fall to the top 20, and he got taken 11. So
Damn.
yeah, then I also didn't like Toronto at 13. It was Grady Dick, even though I was talking about the
You don't
Magic
like
team.
that move? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that move either. I don't know. I wish they would have got more potential with that pick because it's like they got maybe they should have got a point guard because they already got Gary Trent back. Gary Trent opted into his deal, so he's back
Mhm.
for another year at least.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know how much Grady Dick's gonna develop from just being a spot up shooter. I don't know, like I don't know. Maybe in 3 years he can actually drive to the rim, but right now he's like basically just a spot up shooter. And I don't know how much more he's gonna develop
What,
after
like a
that.
Duncan Robinson type of player?
Yeah, maybe a little bit better. Hopefully they're getting a little bit better than Duncan Robinson at 13. But
Yeah,
I would
you're right.
I would have took Keontae George, Kobe Buffkin, or even Jordan Hawkins, and all those three guys. I'm pretty sure they went in that same order after Nick Smith after not Nick Smith after Dick at
Dick.
13. I would have took all three of those guards over him because they have more
Yeah.
potential. Make it also
Uh-huh.
actually have a ball handling ability. Like maybe I have more confidence in Jordan Hawkins developing a ball handling ability and able to drive to the rim because he's shown it a little bit in college. In college, he wasn't really able to do much like that because of the way the system was in UConn. He was basically just a catch and shoot player. But I think he's shown us some ability doing it. Grady Dick, I haven't really seen that much of ability. Like he's a good defender, but he's not like it's not like he's gonna be. He was a really great defender in college, but that great defense in college isn't gonna transfer to the NBA like the way he's not gonna be as good as he was in college defense. So it's not like. So still, I would pick that much. I probably would have took some players over him. What else? And number 5 was kind of interesting. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it, but it's kind of interesting that they said the Sir Thompson.
Mhm.
To be honest, I think Sir's a good player, but I don't know. I don't know how much. Like he's also another player that needs the ball in his hands most of the time, and I don't know how much he's actually gonna be able to get the ball in his hands because he's not.
Oh, with Ivy and Kate already
Yeah,
there.
heavy kid, yeah. I don't know. Like he's not a bad player. I don't dislike the pick, but I don't know. I would have gone somewhere else. I probably would have taken Jarris Walker. If people were really that on Cam one more, I would probably would have taken Jarris Walker because Jarris Walker would have fit perfectly. And that offense, he didn't really need the ball in his hands. Like Asir Thompson,
He's gonna need the ball more.
the thing about him is his playmaking ability and his ability to drive to the rim. And you need the ball in your hands to do both of those things. He's a fine shooter. Like he's better than his brother at shooting. But that doesn't say much because Amin Thompson's not a great shooter. So it's not like I don't know how good he's gonna be catch. I don't know how good he's gonna be catch and shoot. Yeah, catch and shooting. I don't know how good he's gonna be doing that. So we'll have to see about Asir Thompson to the Pistons.
Yeah. No, I
And
kind of like that Asir Thompson move. I could have liked
Mm.
that Asir Thompson move. I trust Monty Williams to develop him right.
Yeah,
I've been hyping up Monty Williams a lot, but I really do trust him to develop Asir Thompson right. I think Asir Thompson wants to be there too, right? I think he wants to be great for that team. So I think Monty will figure it out. If it was still Dwayne Casey, I might have a little bit more doubts just because he didn't really do much with the Pistons. But I have a lot more confidence in Monty Williams to figure it out, though.
yeah. To be honest with you, Asir Thompson would probably be my second option over Ivy because I'm not that in love with Ivy. To be honest with you,
Yeah, no, I think I would rather have Asir. Obviously, you gotta have K number 1, but I think after that, yeah, I agree.
I know a lot of people were talking about Ivy last year. Like he didn't impress me that much. He averaged like 17. He was supposed to be the best player on that team. And Bogdanovich, he turned into the best player on that team. He was averaging like 22 a game. But
Yeah.
that disappointed me. Like even I don't like at least like he seems like the worst version of Jalen Green. And Jalen Green's pretty inefficient.
Yeah. Jaden Ivey is just a lesser version of that.
Yeah, he's worse at rebounding. He's worse at what? I'm pretty sure he's smaller than Jalen Green. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'3" or 6'4". Because Jalen
Yeah.
Green's almost 6'7". So he's smaller than him. He also has less playmaking ability. And what's his name? And Jalen Green's playmaking ability isn't that good either. So
Yeah. So yeah, it would make sense to have Asir as your second option. But then
Yeah.
what happens to Ivy then? Well, I mean, I guess what Cade, if he's only gonna play 20 games, I guess you don't even have to worry about it too much.
yeah. Well, Ivy's Asir Thompson's probably not gonna be that good. I don't think Amin or Asir are gonna be that good in their rookie seasons. I don't think
Mhm.
they're gonna put up numbers, but I don't think they're gonna be ready to start being that great in the rookie seasons. Like I think both of them will probably average like 10 points a game. To be honest with you,
Mhm.
especially Asir because Asir's Amen too because Amin's gonna be on a Rockets team that he's not gonna be the main scorer. He's gonna be more of a passing guy.
Yeah.
And Asir has to deal with Cade, Ivy, even Wiseman and Duran too.
Oh yeah.
And I think all those guys are gonna be. And I don't know if they might still have Bogdanovich on the team. So yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
But other teams I liked their pick. I know who else here. Well, I like Portland's draft, obviously. They got Scoot at 3, and they got, what's his name? Chris Murray at 23. That was a pretty good draft. What are they called? It's time to trade Dame, though, because I don't think... Oh, actually, I don't think they're trading Dame. I'm pretty sure Dame's just going to play with Scoot next season. So
I think so. I think next season, yeah. But I think after that, bro, I think they got to get rid of him.
Yeah. You know, what is it called? I guess Chris Murray will be able to help him now, but he ain't moving me so much where... Yeah, he's not moving me. Like, he's going to play off the bench. What? I just don't know because you're going to have to pay... They're probably going to pay Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant wants like a 5-year deal, or for 135 million, some shit. He wants a big deal. So they're gonna have to pay Jeremy Grant because that's the only way Dame's even gonna entertain coming back for sure. Like Dame probably told him you have to bring Jeremy Grant back at least, and they're probably gonna do it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be paying Jeremy Grant for 5 years. Even if you trade Dame next year, you're gonna be paying him still. And what? You're also gonna if they keep Dame still, they're gonna have to trade Simons because there's no reason to keep Simons on the team anymore.
Nah.
No.
Absolutely not. I tell you, I can't see Dame staying there long term anymore after this move. I think this move pretty much signaled the end of Dame time in Portland. I think afterwards it just got to go full Washington mode. Speaking of Washington, what do you think about Washington's pick?
Yeah. They took a Bilal Koulibaly. A lot of people don't like this pick. But I didn't predict them to go to the Wizards. I predicted them to go to the Jazz. But it was only one pick difference. Yeah. I got it right. But yeah, a lot of people are hating on this pick. But it's like, I don't think anybody else would have been worthwhile taking them or picking them for the Wizards because like, who are they gonna take? Jess Walker? Like it's not even Jess Walker. The Pacers were gonna take him. So it's like, well, Taylor Hendricks isn't doing anything for the Wizards' young core. To be honest with you. Like, I would rather have Denny Avdija, to be honest. I would rather just develop Denny Avdija and take Taylor Hendricks. So, that wouldn't have been a good pick to me. Grady Dick? Oh, fuck no. That wouldn't have been...
Yeah.
Even Casey Moore, I wouldn't have wanted any of those players. Especially none of the guards because they got Jordan Poole and Tyus Jones. So, what are they going to do? Yeah. They're going to be backups. So, yeah. I wanted them to take a highest potential. That's why I was hoping Nasir went there. I didn't really want Nasir to go when Jordan Poole got there because Jordan Poole's just going to be taking... Jordan Poole's going to average like 25 next year on like 30% field goal percentage. So...
He's just going to chuck up whatever the hell he wants over there.
Yeah, he's going to be a shot choker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But cool, all you can develop there. He's not even going to start. He's probably not even going to play that much substantial minutes next year. He'll probably start off playing like 15 minutes a game because you got Kispert and you got Ottavio. So he'll probably be back up to those dudes. So he probably won't play that much. He's not even going to play that much next year. So you have to develop him. He wasn't even going to enter this draft this year. He was going to wait till next year. But he entered his name into the draft and a lot of people had interest in him. So that's why he left his name in the draft board. So, yeah. I
like that. The highest upside pick, though, that was available out of everyone else.
You have to go high upside at that pick.
Especially if you're Washington, too.
Yeah. A lot of Wizards fans didn't like this pick. I saw a lot of them complaining. But it's like, I don't know.
For what was left on the board, I mean, it probably did make some sense there, too. Especially if you're in Washington's position. Because, like you said, Grady Dick isn't going to help him. Taylor Hendricks isn't going to help him right now. Yeah. Might as well just go for the highest upside.
Yeah. Like, Taylor Hendricks' upside's not even that high. Like, I saw a lot of them wanting Hendricks, but it's not even that high. Like, he's going to be an alright player, but it's not like... You'd rather try to get the guy who could be a superstar. Or at least be on an All-NBA defensive team. Something like that. Okay, I don't really think Taylor Hendricks was going to be that. And obviously, I don't think Grady's going to be that at all. So it's like, you should just take the highest upside. And they did.
If anything, you might be able to argue Cam Whitmore, but I don't know what the hell happened that draft. What was it, his medicals?
Yeah, his medicals, apparently. So, yeah.
If he was that beat up, then I guess, but...
Yeah.
That was like the only argument you might have been able to make.
I remember going on Twitter, and all the fans of the teams that are picking like 10 through 20, before Cam Whitmore got drafted, every single one of them were like, "Oh my gosh, please draft Cam Whitmore." And then when the
Yeah, I saw that.
Rockets drafted, they're like, "Oh, he must have fallen for a reason." That's just the most insane thing I've ever seen. It's like, "Oh, never. I want to follow my pick. He must have fallen for a reason." That's always so funny. Cause I remember everybody was begging on their knees to their teams to draft Cam Whitmore, and then Cam Whitmore didn't get drafted to their team. They're like, "Oh, he must have fallen for a reason." It's always hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious,
You see the kind of teams that pass on him though, right? Like Miami,
Yeah.
I thought Miami might have taken him. I thought I honestly didn't think he was gonna get past the Lakers, to be honest, but he made it past the Lakers. So there probably is something there that we don't know about. But I mean, it's not to take away from what the Rockets did. I mean, they still got a top 5 player at number 20, and I tell you, the Rockets have shown interest in him since the start. So I still like the pick. I'm not bashing the pick, but there might actually be something going on there for those types of teams to be passing.
I remember Michael Porter Jr. also fell to the Nuggets because of the back injury.
His back problems. Yeah.
Because there's gonna be a lot of, if Cam Whitmore actually turns out to be a really good player, then a lot of these GMs are gonna get fucking packed away. They're gonna get packed up because like you're telling, like taking Grady Dick is crazy over fucking Cam Whitmore. Even
yeah.
Like especially Grady. I don't think unless Grady Dick turns into some player that can ball handle and drive to the rim, he ain't gonna. He's not gonna be that special. He's gonna be the guy I see is like Tyler Hero 2.0 with some defense. Tyler Hero with some defense. That's what I see. Maybe a little bit lower than Tyler Hero, but I see it like that. But so yeah,
Cam Whitmore has way more potential.
Yeah, his injuries must have been really that bad if he what is it called, fallen that far. Because Grady Dick, I would have, unless his injuries are that bad, I would have just taken Cam Whitmore for his potential, even if he had to deal with injuries. But yeah.
So okay, because I wasn't as into the prospect as you were, but how long has this like injury history been a part of him, right? Because with MPJ, like we've known about his back problems for a while, because he missed his whole college season. Like he was a #1 high school recruit coming out, and his back problem is the reason why he didn't play any games at Mizzou. So, how long has this been going on for Whitmore?
Well, in his first year here, his freshman year, he had a thumb injury. He broke his thumb. But I don't think it has anything to do. I don't think it has anything to do with him falling, because it's not like a thumb's going to affect you at all in the future. Yeah. It's really just been the offseason. Because he played, other than the first game, he missed the first game because of he missed the first game of the season because of his broken thumb. After that, he played the whole season. And he even won, I forgot what conference he played for, or like the Big Ten or whatever. I don't think it was Big Ten. He won the freshman of the year for his conference in college. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he really didn't have a big. It was really
just popped up right now. Then
this
is the first time I'm hearing about his injury problems right now.
Yeah, and it just popped up in the middle of the season. Because other than the thumb, he's been fine throughout the season. So
yeah. I don't know. There might be something else that we don't know about, but either way, I would have liked for the Mavs to take him, but I'm not upset with Lively.
Yeah, what is it called?
I'm pretty sure a bunch of other teams, like you said, in that 10 to 20 range, wouldn't mind having him on the team either.
Yeah. What is it called? Yeah, I didn't look at it like the Lakers. I thought the Lakers, Heat, and the Warriors were gonna pass on them because they were gonna want to win now players. Like I don't think Cam Whitmore's gonna. Cam Whitmore probably not gonna play that much this year, to be honest with you. It's probably gonna he'll be a backup. I don't think they're gonna start him over Tari Eason. I think Tari Eason's earned that role.
Tari Eason's gonna start over him?
Yeah, I think Tari Eason's earned that role. I think he right now. I'm still looking at Cam Whitmore, the 20th pick. It's not like we drafted him top 5, so I don't think the Rockets didn't even put that much.
They didn't invest too much into him.
Yeah, they didn't risk anything. So I don't think he's gonna start. I don't think he should start at all. To be honest with you, I think Tari Eason, even KJ Martin and Tari, especially if they're gonna try to, they want to make the play. I don't think we're gonna make the play until we start Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore's 18 right now. He turns I think he turns 19 when we get closer to the season, but he's 18 right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna get to the plane if we start him. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it's true. And then you say Amen Thompson's probably not even gonna start too because Houston wants to bring in a win now point guard.
Yeah. Even if we don't bring in a point guard, I could still see Kevin Porter Jr. starting, just because he's already done it, and they still give Amen time to develop. Even though I wouldn't agree with it, but yeah.
Well, you gotta remember you don't have Silas anymore. You got Ime now, so you think Ime still starts KPJ
Ime actually likes KPJ a lot. That's what I've
for
heard.
real? Even as a point?
Well, I haven't heard that. I just heard him as a player.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because liking KPJ like as a shooting guard or is a lot different than liking him as a point guard.
I still think Kevin Porter Jr. would be the best as a six man on our team. Because
I
him and
think that
Jalen
makes sense for him. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Jalen Green don't fit because they're basically the same player.
Yeah. So you'd have KPJ running that unit off the bench, bringing in some scoring.
Yeah.
And then you have Amen doing the facilitating in the starting lineup. That's what I like. But I mean, obviously, Ime knows more than I do.
It depends on what the Rockets do in the offseason. Because they're going to have almost $7 million. $70 million, not seven.
I know. That makes a big difference, bro. I heard $7 million. I'm like, what the hell happened to the rest of it?
No, we're going to have $70 million. They have the most cap space in free agency.
Yeah.
So,
and they're probably going to want to use it too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have to use some of it at least. I'm pretty sure that's like a rule. You have to use the majority of your cap space. You can't just like you have to use some of it. I don't think majority of it. So we're going to have to do something. No matter what.
I saw that Phoenix has more cap tied up in Beal, Durant, and Booker than the whole Rockets team right now. They have more cap space tied up into 3 players than the entire Rockets franchise right now.
Yeah, they're probably paying almost $160 million for those 3 players.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you add Aiden, it's almost $200 million just for 4 players.
Yeah, but
yeah,
oh man, Harden, bro, I don't know about him going back to Houston anymore.
I don't think he's going back to Houston.
I'm pretty sure so anymore. You think he's just stuck in Philadelphia again?
I think he's going back to Philadelphia, but I think we're probably gonna sign Van Fleet. If we don't sign Van Fleet, then I don't think we're gonna sign anybody. Or maybe Mike Conley. Mike Conley will probably have Mike Conley.
I think Mike Conley might be the best option. I think Mike Conley might be the best option.
I don't want to pay Van Fleet $30 million a year. I still think I'm starting to think that Brook Lopez is going to Houston. I think Houston's going to overpay. I'm starting to think that's going to happen.
Oh man,
even Woj reported it. He was like, the Rockets are a real threat to sign Brook Lopez away from the Bucks.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Oh man. Well, I guess he already won his championship, bro. He doesn't need another one.
This is that Ime wants him to be the backbone of his defense.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would work. Hey, you said just move Alperen and Sengun to power forward, and just run that big lineup that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's either that
at power forward, Jabari Smith at small forward, Jalen Green, and whoever they sign at the point.
It's either that or having what's his name. Because I'm pretty sure we got Brook Lopez. We're paying him tons of money, so. So I'm pretty sure. I would hope that we pay him enough money that he can come off the bench because I don't want to start him over Sengun. If we had to pick between him and Sengun, it's gonna be pretty tough because I ain't gonna bench Sengun because I just can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bench Sengun either
because Ime wants his defensive team. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because I don't know about starting Sengun in the power forward because if he goes against Giannis, we're just gonna get cooked the whole game. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get cooked the whole entire game.
Well, I mean, even if he goes against Joker, right? If he goes against somebody else, I mean, he's gonna get cooked either way.
We're fucked either way. But Giannis is gonna score 50 on us. We're just gonna get cooked. See, Jokic.
That's why you bring in Brook Lopez, isn't it?
Yeah, but Brook Lopez ain't gonna guard the power forward. Giannis is not a center. Giannis is a power forward, so.
I know, but he helps the interior presence.
Yeah, Jabari's guarding him. Jabari?
That's true.
That's what he did last year. Jabari's supposed to be. Jabari is the best defender right now, so he's guarding. He did a pretty good job on that last time. I think last time he only gave up like 19 points for Giannis, and Giannis shot back.
That's actually pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
The first time he didn't play against Giannis, but the second time he did pretty good. But we'll have we'll have to see about that. Yeah, let's get into some of the trades, the big trades. We'll go over the Boston one first. What happened first? So Boston, they sent Porzingis. Oh no, the Wizards. They sent Porzingis to Boston, and then Boston gave to Memphis. They gave what's his name, Marcus Smart. And then Memphis sent over 2 first-round picks to Boston, and then Boston also gave Danilo Gallinari and Mike Muscala to the Wizards, and the Wizards also got Tyus Jones. So yeah, a lot of Celtics fans don't like this trade, to be honest with you. A lot of them don't think it's gonna work. A lot of them think. I saw a lot of the Celtics fans obviously aren't gonna like it because of Marcus Smart, but a lot of them don't. Yeah. A lot of them, what is it called? Don't think that Porzingis is gonna stay healthy. Also, Porzingis is coming from a team that he didn't have to have any what is it called? Pressure on him at all. He was playing for Washington, so looking at pressure on himself now because the Celtics are probably gonna be the favorites for sure to walk out of the East. I mean, they're probably. I'm pretty sure right now if you look at some sporting books, or some betting books for the sports, they're the favorites to win, just by a little over the Nuggets. It's like plus 430 and plus 450 for the Nuggets.
The whole thing?
Yeah, for the whole thing. Oh, some of them are favored the Celtics. So, yeah, I'll have to see about that. They also, they think the point guard though because they have no playmaking other than Tatum. Because I guess Brogdon's all right, but they're trying to get rid of Brogdon, so they obviously don't believe in him that much. So,
yeah.
Also, Brogdon's hurt right now, and I don't know how bad his injury is because even the Clippers didn't want him. I mean, the Clippers would have got a huge upgrade if they got him, but they didn't want him. So his injury must be pretty bad if they didn't take him.
Yeah, that's the reason why it fell through the first time.
Yeah, and then Marcus Smart is a huge upgrade over Dillon Brooks. He's coming he wasn't like I said before. I don't really think it hurts Boston that much other than losing their team leader because it's like Derek White was better than Marcus Smart last year, in my opinion. Even Malcolm Brogdon, he won 6th Man of the year. So, yeah, Marcus Smart's still an upgrade over Dillon Brooks. He's basically the replacement for Dillon Brooks. It's a huge upgrade. They'll actually be able to hopefully fix their culture that they have right now because I don't know what they're doing over there right now. But yeah, he's basically gonna have to be John Moran's babysitter. That's what I'm.
That's what I kind of saw too. Honestly, I actually really like that for Memphis. To be honest, I think Marcus Smart fits in with them perfectly. And now we're seeing rumors about Draymond Green possibly joining Memphis too. I think, Memphis. I think that was a solid move for Memphis. I think it was a really good move for Memphis.
Yeah, they need to add a wing though because they're weak at that position. I don't know. I saw those Draymond Green rumors. I saw Draymond Green might go to the Kings. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Him and Sabonis were just stomping on each other last game, and now they might be teammates. I think he's going back to Golden State though. I don't see.
Honestly, yeah. Like on a more team-friendly deal.
Yeah, I saw that Memphis was going to try to get Chris Middleton though. They want to try to get Chris Middleton. That would be.
So they're trying to bring in more help right there at the forward position.
That's why they cleared the cap space on Rashawn Holmes. So they're trying to add somebody at the small forward because they have nobody there. Because when John Moran comes back, I don't think you can start. Marcus Smart's probably going to the bench because I don't think you can start Marcus Smart, Desmond Bane, and John Moran all on the same lineup because they're so small. That team's going to get.
Yeah. But I mean, with John Morant being out the first 25 games, I mean, you could keep Marcus Smart there.
Yeah, Marcus Smart for the first 25. You have to get a small forward though because I don't think you can start him after that because Bane's only 6'5". I'm pretty sure Smart's like 6'4", 6'3", and then John Moran's like 6'2", I think.
Yeah.
So, too small for that. Your centers are pretty small too. Jaren Jackson's like 6'10", so it's not that big. So yeah, I don't think you can start Marcus Smart when John Moran comes back. So they need a forward. They've been trying to get Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, but I don't think the Raptors the Nets want to trade.
I think it's gonna take a lot to get fucking Mikal from Brooklyn at this point.
Yeah, I think Mikal's eventually gonna get traded though because I don't see. I guess Brooklyn doesn't got their pick, so they're fucked. So I guess they're just gonna stay with the team that they have right now. But Because if they trade Mikal, they're done. Like any chance they have of winning, they don't have it anymore.
Yeah, they're screwed. Yeah, and they don't even have their picks either.
Like next year, I'm pretty sure the Nets are probably gonna be a lottery team. Because I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Because they made the playoffs, but they weren't that good after they traded Durant. Like they weren't the best. Like Mikal was putting up all these numbers, but they weren't really winning games. They just had enough wins already from Kevin Durant and Kyrie that they made the playoffs. So next year more likely they're having a lottery team. To be honest, because they'll probably trade.
It might be like a 500 team.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm pretty sure they had a losing record after they got Mikal and Cam.
Really?
They weren't very good.
I thought they were like 500 once.
Oh, they might have been 500, but I'm pretty sure they weren't very good. Their offense was not very good. To be honest with you, Mikal was a shot chucker. That's what was going on over there. But I'm not gonna diss Mikal that much. But he's got more shots up. That's why his points per game went up so high. Because over there in Phoenix, he was the third option
to Devin Booker.
Yeah. And Chris Paul.
And Chris Paul too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in Brooklyn, there's nobody gonna be taking more shots than him. It's like, ooh, Cam Johnson's probably the closest guy.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to bring this up real quick because more trade details came out about the Bradley Beal trade. Apparently, there's like, what was it? It was somewhere between. No, I think it was 2 more pick swaps that Phoenix gave up. First round pick swaps that they gave up to Washington. It was 2, right? Was it 2 or 4?
It's 4 pick swaps in total.
4 pick swaps?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I don't even. That's crazy, bro. I don't even know where these picks are coming from, bro. Because they gave up a lot to get KD, didn't they?
They gave up their picks. Like, you can only give your picks up every other year. And the other one,
trading their picks every other year, and then they're swapping with Washington. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're pretty much Washington is banking that Phoenix just does terrible after 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Washington's gonna do terrible too. So I don't think it's like a.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
The pick swaps aren't that important to me because I don't think the Wizards are gonna be very good either. So it's gonna be like even if the Suns get the 4th pick and they swap it with the Wizards are gonna have like the 8th pick. So I guess it's something. It's something at least. But it's like it's not that huge for Phoenix, considering they gave up all it. Like when they get trading for. Yeah. The Kevin Durant trade, they already gave up their picks anyway, so it's like those picks are gonna matter for Phoenix in the future because they're probably gonna be bad. But pick swaps, they'll at least get their pick every other year, so it's not terrible. It's not that bad.
That's true. So even the team that they're trading with too probably makes it a lot better for them.
Yeah, it's like I don't believe the Wizards is gonna take like 5 years for them to be good. So the Suns are fine. They're fine for right now. They still get their pick every other year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure next year they have their pick. Next year they have their pick already. They at least get to pick somebody in the 1st round. So it's not that terrible.
So for sure, there's like even if there was I'm pretty sure Phoenix is gonna be better than Washington next year.
Yeah,
like next year for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wizards and Phoenix don't start swapping to like 2 more years though, because I'm pretty sure next year
that makes sense. Because I don't think Washington would even do that for next year because they know that they're gonna be worse than them. Next
year they're swapping with Brooklyn. It's like a 3-team swap. It's like the Suns get the worst. No, I don't think the Suns are even swapping with Brooklyn because we have Brooklyn's picks. So I don't know. They might be swapping next year. We have Brooklyn. We swap with Brooklyn. Yeah. Next year, actually, no. Next year we just got Brooklyn's pick, so it doesn't matter. Next year we just got Brooklyn's pick.
Okay. Yeah.
So Brooklyn doesn't even have a pick. Oh, they got Phoenix's pick next year. No. They got Phoenix's pick this year. Is it? It's
so they got the Phoenix pick 2 years from now.
Yeah, Brooklyn does.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think Brooklyn's even
got. They don't have anything. This year they don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't think.
Is it even protected?
The Brooklyn pick?
Yeah, this year.
No, it's unprotected.
It's unprotected? Ah, shit.
Yeah. We got 2024 unprotected. We got 2026 unprotected, and we got 2025 swap. So Brooklyn's fucked. I'm pretty sure we got 2027 swap too. I'm pretty sure by 2027. We're gonna be at least a playoff team, but hopefully by 2027. So maybe
for real.
Even 2026, I would hope to at least be like a 6th seed in 2026, somewhere around there. So I would be honest with you, unless Mikal Bridges can really say their franchise. Brooklyn sucks.
He's gonna turn into Kawhi Leonard for them. Just watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn into Kawhi Leonard that could play 82 games.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think Mikal's probably like they need another player. I think Brooklyn needs another player to be the number one option. Because I don't think Mikal can be a number one option. He's a good number 2. But I don't see him as number 1.
Who they bring in though?
I don't know. Dame. They can bring in Dame.
That's true. I forgot Dame wanted to go there. Yeah. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad.
Or we're just gonna be living off of Brooklyn's picks for like 4 years. Because they're fucked. We're gonna have 4 years of Brooklyn picks. So yeah.
At least I got Phoenix picks though.
Yeah.
The same thing could end up happening to Phoenix to where KD leaves them in a few years and then they're screwed.
Yeah. Like last year. These last 2 seasons, I guess this year, last year, Brooklyn was good, so the Rockets didn't get that good of a pick. And this year, it was a swap. But obviously, we're not going to swap with Brooklyn. They got the 4th pick in the draft. So we're going to swap with Brooklyn. Next year, though, is when it starts getting scary for Brooklyn. Next year. Not this year.
So they have to perform. They have no incentive to tank. So they pretty much have to perform now.
Yep. All right, let's get back into the trade. What is it called? Washington also got Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones, well, he's actually not going to get that much of a point guard role anymore because of Jordan Poole. But I was actually excited for Tyus Jones because Tyus Jones and John Moran wasn't playing last season. Averaged like 17 points a game, 8 assists a game, 5 rebounds a game, and shot like 56% from the field. Yeah, he's not going to get that much of a chance because Washington made another trade. They traded CP3 for Jordan Poole, Patrick Baldwin, Ryan Rollins, and like 3 seconds. They got not 3 seconds. They got first round pick in 2030. Top 20 protected. So it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea that Chris Paul had that much trade value, bro. I thought Washington was just forced to take him, like kind of as a, because they fucked themselves over with the no trade clause. So I thought they were just forced to take him to match cap space. Apparently, I didn't know he had that much value still.
It's not that. It's that Jordan Poole's value sucks too. That's what it is. Jordan only likes Jordan Poole either. That's only.
You don't want Jordan Poole? Damn.
Yeah. Jordan Poole's. That's why nobody wanted him either. So it was basically trading one player that nobody wanted for another player that nobody wanted. Like Jordan Poole.
Yeah, but one player that nobody wanted is like 24, and then the other one is 38.
But think about it like this: CP3's contract is done next year, so they get money back. Jordan Poole's contract is 4 years, $140 million. It's barely starting this season, so they have him locked up for 4 seasons. Yeah, Jordan Poole did not play very good this year. I don't want you to remember. Don't take away championship Jordan Poole. Championship Jordan Poole is nice. That's the reason he got paid. But the reason the Warriors didn't want him is because of how terrible Jordan Poole was this season, and also because of the team chemistry. I don't really think. And what's sad about this is that Mike Dunleavy was the one that brought in Jordan Poole, so he knows Jordan Poole personally. It wasn't Bob Myers. It was Mike Dunleavy Jr. He was the one that scouted him and brought him in. That was his job. So he didn't have that much faith in him anymore. And he decided to trade him for this package. That's terrible too. They got CP3 back. So Mike Dunleavy, the guy he's the one that told Bob Myers that they need to get this dude on the actual team because he was in the G League. He's the one that told Bob Myers to get him on the actual team.
Yeah.
So he's the only reason Jordan Poole is even on the roster for his first couple seasons.
Yeah.
And Mike Dunleavy, who did all that for Jordan Poole, didn't have that much faith in him anymore. And he decided to trade him, out of all people, for the corpse. Not even the corpse CP3. It's like the corpse of the corpse. That's how bad CP3 is now.
Damn.
He's really unplayable to me. He's unplayable in some situations. And the Warriors decided they didn't have that much faith in Jordan Poole anymore. They traded him for CP3.
They gave up, but it's not just Jordan Poole, but they gave up extra assets to get rid of Jordan Poole too. That's what's crazy to me. They gave up not just a 1-for-1 swap. Even if it was just a 1-for-1 swap, I still think Washington got the better end of that. But then they went out and they gave up extra assets too, which is like, oh man, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm worried about a little bit of Jordan Poole, just because of Mike Dunleavy Jr. out of all people is the one that traded him.
Uh-huh.
Like, it worries me when the guy who even got you on the team doesn't have faith in you anymore. The guy who even he's basically the guy that took a chance on him. He was the one that told Bob Myers to do it, and he didn't have that much faith that he traded him for this package. So that's why it's tough. That's why I don't know.
Yeah, that is pretty tough.
Like Jordan Poole's gonna have to be a shot chucker in Washington now. That's basically
was Jordan Poole that bad, bro? Like I didn't realize it, but was Jordan Poole like really that bad? That bad to where you give up extra assets and take on CP3?
Well,
I don't remember it being that bad. Obviously, you had a few bad games in the playoffs when you expected him to perform, but
yeah, in the playoffs he went from averaging in the regular season he averaged 20 points per game, but he shot 43% from the field. That's 43% is nasty work, to be honest with you. I didn't know it was that bad. That's nasty work for Jordan Poole, but that's like Jalen Green's numbers. That's right there, bro. And his I don't know in the playoffs, he averaged 11 points a game. He shot 35% from the field. That's why.
No, also, the playoffs was terrible. I would guess the playoffs was terrible. But
regular season was terrible too. This is not good numbers. 20 points on 43% shooting. That's Jalen Green numbers, and Jalen Green did not have a good season either. So I'm not doing it. You know, to be honest with you though, what is it called? They also wanted to be Draymond Green back. Draymond Green did not like Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah, that's what I mainly thought it was.
Yeah, Steph Curry too in the playoffs. Klay Thompson, they were asking him about Jordan Poole, and they wouldn't really want to answer questions about him. So it didn't seem like they really liked Jordan Poole that much either. Also, I'm not gonna expect they shade Kuminga too, because they didn't even play him. Even what's his name? Steve Kerr. He was talking about how Miami and everybody knows their role and knows their place on the team, and they play their role. That's what he was talking about. So I know who he was talking about, and it was Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga. So I don't even think Steve Kerr liked him anymore. So it was just
oh man.
It was really just a situation
for Poole though. The good thing for Poole though is that he doesn't have to worry about that in Washington. He could go out there. He could be the star player on the Wizards. He could put up damn near 30 points per game if he wanted to. They got nothing else going on.
Number one pick next year, more than likely. They're gonna have a chance to get the number one pick. They probably might be the worst team in the NBA, record-wise. I don't believe in them. Maybe Jordan Poole gets them some wins, but I don't know.
Well, I think that's what they wanted, though.
Yeah, no, that's what they want. That's what they want. Yeah, that's why Jordan.
Yeah, so it's not bad for Washington. I'm pretty sure that's what they wanted all along.
He's gonna be on the worst team in the NBA. Cause, yeah, they're probably worse than the Rockets. Because I just showed you right now. I showed you Jordan Poole's numbers. Jordan Poole is basically Jalen Green. That's getting paid $140 million. So it's like they're probably gonna be worse than the Rockets. Yeah. The Pistons.
I think they're gonna be worse than the Rockets, bro. I think you're putting the Rockets down a bit too much. I don't think they're anywhere close to the Rockets level. It's kind of disgraceful that you even mentioned it as a comparison.
The Rockets have been the worst team in the last 3 seasons in the NBA. Other than this year, we had instead of having the worst record in the NBA, we're tied for the second worst record. The Rockets have not been.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, at least have some hope in Ime, bro. At least, well, I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Jalen Green. I don't know, you watch the Rockets a lot more than I do, so I guess you have the right to shit on Jalen Green a bit more. I thought Jalen Green was better than this, bro. I didn't think Rockets fans hated him this much.
I don't hate him. I'm just being realistic. I'm telling you what it is. Yeah. It's time for Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was on a championship team now, and he's putting up Jalen Green numbers in his second season. It's not like Jalen Green's a veteran. Jalen Green's in the second season. Jordan Poole's been in the league for this is his 5th year. He's been in the league for a little bit, and he's putting up a guy who's in sophomore season numbers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess.
Jordan Poole's 23, 24. Jalen Green's 21. He barely turned 21. He was 19 in his first season. He was 20 in his second season. He was 20 years old, putting up the same numbers that Jordan Poole was putting up.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, Jalen Green was far more developed than Jordan Poole was going into the league. You said it earlier. Jordan Poole had to stay a few years in the G League. He was drafted in the 20s, I'm pretty sure, towards the back of the draft. Jalen Green was drafted number 2, so Jordan Poole was gonna take longer to develop, anyways.
Yeah, but what is it called? But Jordan Poole last year in the Warriors run. I think a lot of people think he's still like that. He was not like that. Yeah, I go. Jordan Poole. Oh, the Jordan Poole kind of messed up the chemistry too when they got Bunny. Or not, it was him and Draymond, both of them. A lot of people were saying it's not like a factual report, but it's like I've heard a lot of rumors that people have been saying that Jordan Poole did not really have a good attitude this season at all. He also got punched in the face, so I can understand why he didn't have a good attitude. But there's a lot of that's some other reasons why they traded him. But I'm not really surprised about this.
I think you got to keep the chemistry together too, especially if you want to bring Draymond back. And Steve Kerr even said too that they don't win any championship without Draymond Green there on the team. The only reason why they didn't win 2016 might have actually been because Draymond got himself suspended. So Draymond's a huge piece, and obviously Steve Kerr, if he had to pick between Draymond and Poole, he's gonna pick Draymond 10 times out of 10 more than likely.
Yeah, I don't think anybody picks Jordan Poole over Draymond Green, to be honest. Even if Draymond's 30 something, he's 35 now. Yeah, I'm still picking. Sadly for Jordan Poole, I'm still picking Draymond because just if I'm trying to win a championship at least. Trying to win.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It depends on your situation, bro. Because if you're Washington, you could Jordan Poole is perfect for you.
Yeah, we'll see how Jordan Poole does in Washington. Maybe his efficiency goes up. If his efficiency goes up, then yeah, he'll have some value again. But other than that,
this is being like a 26 point per game scorer next year.
He's probably an average.
If Jeremy Grant was able to put up 24 a game on the Pistons, I think Jordan Poole could put up a solid 26 on Washington.
Because basically, he's the first scoring option in this Tyus Jones after that. Tyus Jones doesn't even take that many shots either. Nobody else is taking shots.
Damn. Bilal wasn't going to take shots.
Kispert is a 3-point shooter. Daniel Advia is just a defender. And they have Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford is just a big man at the rim.
He's not going to shoot either.
Well, even the Jordan, it's going to be kind of sad.
Jordan Poole's going to go crazy, bro. Yeah, Jordan Poole's going to go crazy.
Yeah. Maybe Jordan Poole better put up 25 because the rest of the team ain't taking shots. The rest of the team Tyus Jones probably got average like 18 a game just because he's on the Wizards. So, yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
You might be putting up Bradley Beal numbers, prime Bradley Beal numbers for that team.
Like, Johnny Davis is probably the third guy that's going to score the most, to take the most shots. I don't know how good Johnny Davis is, so I'm not going to say score the most, but he's going to take the most shots. Probably the third most shots after that. So
yeah. Nobody else wants to shoot.
Yeah, nobody else is shooting that. Kispert's just a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. And Advia takes shots, but it's not the main part of his game. So
yeah, that's true. Okay, let's get into it from the Warriors' perspective now. You think this actually helps them more than Jordan Poole did?
Oh no, like I said already, they traded for the corpse of the corpse, the CP3. So it's not like it just pains me to think that CP3 is actually gonna play the Warriors, and the Warriors are the reason he doesn't have championships. Like the Clippers couldn't win because of the Warriors, and even with the Rockets are the main reason why he couldn't win. The Warriors are the main reason why he couldn't win a championship, and he's gonna play for them now, and he's gonna be washed up already. And I don't think he's going to be a good point guard off the bench. I don't think it changes anything to me. Because, like, he's going to score less than Jordan Poole. Even though Jordan Poole had terrible efficiency, he's still getting 20 a game during the regular season. CP3, it's probably going to average single-digit points next season.
Yeah, like 8 points a game.
Like 9 points, 8 points. He's probably going to give you, like, 5 assists. Because he's not even going to have the ball in his hands not that much time in the game. He's probably gonna play like 28 minutes a game, 25 minutes a game. He's not gonna play that much. He's gonna be a 6-man. So
yeah,
he's probably gonna average like 8 points a game, 5 assists, and like 2 rebounds. He'll give you. I would hope he would have a good efficiency, only scoring 8 points a game. So hopefully, but yeah, CP3 is not moving me whatsoever. Like,
yeah, this is probably the best situation for Chris Paul though, because he doesn't have to start.
Yeah,
obviously he's got Curry there. He's a starting point guard, bro. Chris Paul doesn't have to start at this point in his career right now.
Maybe his assist numbers go up just because he's playing with Klay and Steph Curry. But I don't know how many minutes he's actually going to be able to play with Curry on the same court, because that defense is just going to get cooked. Because Curry's not a good defender. That's what his word. He's not a good defender. He'll get cooked. Chris Paul, he definitely getting cooked. I don't care by who. Even Jordan Poole's going to cook him. So it's literally a difference. Like, he'll play with Klay, though, at least. Klay, He's like one of the best catch and shoot 3-point players in the NBA. So yeah, he'll be good with him. But CP3 also can't stay healthy in the playoffs, which is the most important thing. So it's like I don't. It really doesn't move me. Like obviously you get Draymond Green back, but it's not like. I guess maybe Draymond Green told them to trade Jordan Poole. Maybe he didn't want to come back if they had Jordan Poole on the roster. So I guess so.
That'd be tough if Draymond Green ends up leaving anyways.
That would be tough. But I don't really like who's coming out of the bench. Who's really? They have to sign good ratings because like CP3 and Kuminga off the bench. Gary Payton. Gary Payton's not doing much. He plays defense. So Kuminga's all right. But Kuminga hasn't really lived up to his top.
Probably on his way out too, though, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure Kuminga's probably gonna get traded too. So
they're all on their way out. Him, Poole, Wiseman's already out.
The Warriors should have traded those picks when they took them. I don't know why. I guess it sounded good when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna develop people. We're gonna develop these young players so they can replace Klay Thompson, Curry." And I guess it sounded good, but they haven't really. They didn't really do a good job developing them because you actually have to play them to develop them, and they don't play Kuminga. They play Moody very little, so it doesn't make sense. Even Wiseman in Golden State, he didn't get to play that much. They just gave up on. They gave up on him so quick because they wanted him to play good already. They expected him to play amazing as soon as he got to the team. So that's why, like, at least in Detroit, it's obviously Detroit's though. It's Detroit, but he's still getting, at least he's getting some playing time now. Like, the only way you develop these players is if you play them. So.
They would rather play Looney over him.
Yeah, so they should probably just trade him. They should probably just trade both of them. Try to get it as better as you can now. Cause they probably. I would have really called the Washington Wizards about Kristaps though. I would have done that. If they got Kristaps, I would have been moved. But I'm not moved right now. Like
if the Warriors got Porzingis. Yeah.
It's not like Boston did that much to get Porzingis. Like they traded Marcus Smart to Memphis. They didn't give anything to Washington. Washington got Tyus Jones. So I'm pretty sure Jordan Poole would have been able to get you Porzingis. I would hope. Maybe you give Jordan Poole and like the rest of your everything else. You give Jordan Poole and Kuminga, I guess. I would have been fine with that. I wasn't trying to get Porzingis. CP3 doesn't move me. But yeah.
How much did Kristaps put up last year?
Kristaps
numbers
pretty sure he averaged like 23.
I remember even on the Mavs, he was putting up solid numbers. But honestly, it's probably where he deserves to be, right? Like as a third option on a team, because he showed that he couldn't be a number 2.
He averages 23 and 8.
And his blocks.
Last year the Porzingis, he averaged the block per game to 1.5 of a block. So yeah. Porzingis next year's probably gonna be like a 16 and 8 guy though in Boston because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are gonna take a bunch of shots. So
but obviously you want that big man though. You kind of want like that Chris Bosh there. Not that Kristaps is as good as Chris Bosh, but kind of play that role.
Porzingis is probably gonna be power forward, and Robert Williams at center, and then Horford off the bench. So it should be.
Oh yeah, that's true. That makes sense. But yeah, like you said, their point. If Malcolm Brogdon isn't healthy, I might have some problems right there at the point guard.
You know, people are going crazy. They're like, "Oh, I still think Boston got some of the best returns in this trade." But people were like, "Oh, Brad Stevens fleecing everybody." Those picks that he got were not that special. It's not like he gave up a lot of top 5 pick next year or something. One of the picks is the Golden State Warriors picks next year. I don't think Golden State's gonna be terrible. So they're probably Golden State's pick is probably gonna be the same range as this year, 17 through 24. And they got pick 25. They just traded all the way back to the second round and got like 2 second-round picks. So it's not like I don't think Brad Stevens did his ultimate fleecing because those picks I don't think are gonna be anything special unless he drafts superstars with those picks. So
yeah, that's true.
I just don't. Those picks were really that special because like, oh, he got 2 first-round picks and Porzingis for Marcus Smart. Those first-round picks aren't gonna be anything special if we're being real.
That's true, but I mean, it is extra assets. like you said, I don't think they needed like okay, well, I don't think you needed to throw in those extra assets to make the trade work, but somehow you're still able to get it done. I think that's kind of where they're getting at right now. Even though the picks might not be super valuable, but you still got them when I don't necessarily think you needed to give that up in order to get what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, for Washington, though, it's finally time to tank. Next year, hopefully they can get a Montas Bazilis. He's a 6'10 shooting guard. A lot of people were like, oh, why the heck are Bazilis tanking this year? Well, they're still good. It's not like next year's draft sucks. Like, obviously, it's not Wembanyama. But you just heard me right now. I said 6'10 shooting guard. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy still.
Who else is in next year's class?
Isaiah Collier, he's a point guard. It's all the guards and small forwards next year. There's really no big men at all. Like the big men, there's some big men, but they're not that high. Like they're not like that special. Like I think it's like Xavier Booker. Xavier Booker's pretty solid. He's like a power forward though more. But it's like Ron Howard. He's a small forward. It's a lot of point guards and small forwards next year. DJ Wagner, he's a point guard. Yeah. The point guards can be really good though. It's basically if you need a point guard though next year's draft because unless there's some center that all of a sudden plays super good in college, it's looking like it's just the point guards and small forwards. And I guess Montas Bazilis. Montas Bazilis is basically everybody's taking for him.
Well, yeah, things can change though. Things can change. They could have some, like I said, there could be some prospect that pops off his freshman year as a big. I mean, you kind of just saw what happened with Imani Bates. I remember this dude was supposed to be one of the best prospects of like ever. Dude ended up going in the second round. So
yeah,
some of these dudes could fall off. Some of these dudes could rise up. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I think at worst though, even though Montas Bazilis doesn't play good. He's playing in the G League. He's gonna play good. But even if he doesn't play good, he's still gonna be a top 10 pick. Just because it's like too much potential for you. Even top 5s though. Too much potential. He's a 6'10 shooting guard. Like that's too much potential to even pass on. Like even if Wembanyama played terrible in France, he might have still been the number 1 pick. Just because he's 7'5", and he's able to move like what he does. So it would be pretty. Oh yeah, that's Bronny James too. Bronny James. But I was actually hearing draft experts actually say where he's gonna go, and he was like, oh, he's like a late first round pick. That's actually realistic for what he should actually be. But he's LeBron James' son, so he's gonna be like a top 10 pick.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, bro. Like I don't know how good Bronny actually is, bro. Like he could be like some undrafted player, but since he's LeBron's son, somebody will end up taking a chance on him.
Imagine if Washington takes Bronny James so they can kill LeBron. That'd be funny.
I don't think Washington's that. I don't think they're that terrible, bro.
Oh my god!
I don't think they want to bring in LeBron for 1 year when they got nothing else around him other than Bronny.
Jordan Poole,
LeBron's gonna be. I know he's gonna be running out there with Jordan Poole and his son, bro. I don't think Washington's that dumb.
Well, I think either way next year, if LeBron plays with his son, LeBron's just packing it. He's basically saying, "I'm not going to win the championship anymore." That's basically what it is. He's playing with his son. Unless his son goes to like the Lakers, but I don't think his son's staying with. His son's not going to the Lakers. Well, somebody's taking his son. Top 15 pick at worst. I believe. Somebody will take him.
Top 15? You think a lottery team takes him?
At least, at worst. At worst. That has to be top 15. Because you have the chance for LeBron James for 1 season.
Yeah, but I tell you, it also depends on... Well, I mean, there are some dumb teams, though. Like, okay, because there's some organizations that know they can't win a championship with the roster that they got right now. Like, okay, let's say... You like to hate on your own team a lot. Let's say Houston drafts Bronny, bro. Like, I don't think Houston would want to draft Bronny for 1 year of LeBron when they know that the rest of the team is a bunch of 20-year-olds.
Yeah. To be honest with you, though, if we had like the 14th pick, I'm taking Bronny James.
You think they would do it? You want Houston to do it?
I already told you, I want LeBron on my team for a season. I am happy with that.
Just for a year? Oh, man.
To be honest with you, it's like Bronny James is gonna be like a 3rd point guard on our team, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. I'll be willing to waste a pick just 1 year, just
for 1 year to say you had LeBron.
Yeah, I just want LeBron on my team. I would be willing to do it. To be honest with you, not if it's like a top 6. No, top 6, no. I'm not taking Bronny. But
Yeah. If you're in the late teens, might as well.
yeah, I'm sacrificing my pick to get LeBron, even if it's for 1 year. I'm sacrificing my pick.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
more
man.
likely, I'm getting LeBron James for a year, and he's still gonna be solid at least. More than likely, the guy I'm taking at 18, I'm not. He's never gonna be even close to even providing me that production for even one season of his career. More than likely.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess. Even though, like I said, Houston probably has no shot winning with LeBron James, and then the next best player being Jalen Green.
yeah.
Unless
So
Jalen Green just pops off like John Morant, bro, that would be the only
hopefully
way.
by Jalen Green's fourth season, he's already somewhat decent. I'm hoping. I don't want Jalen
That's
Green to still
true,
like.
yeah.
I don't know about winning championship good, but at least I hope he's decent enough for us for him not to be like scoring 22 points on 35% field goal percentage. Hopefully,
35%.
yeah.
Man.
Hopefully he's at least decent. But yeah, we're not winning a championship. But I would just like to watch the Rockets with LeBron James for a season. That's the only reason I'll take him.
Yeah, I guess. You could have a good year or two. Maybe if LeBron, if he keeps playing like how he does right now, I mean, with his trajectory right now, he should not be putting up the type of numbers that he does. Maybe it might take him a few years. Like he might have like a solid 4 years of LeBron James, bro. If he keeps on at his like his current trajectory right now, it might take him a while before he slows down. He might
Yeah.
be getting 4 years of LeBron.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think the Rockets are going to even have a chance to take Bronny, though. Because I don't think we don't even have our pick. That's the Thunder's pick. Top 4 protected. But yeah, Brooklyn's pick.
That's true. Well, yeah, you think Brooklyn's gonna be too bad to where the pick is too valuable?
No, that's what I said. I think we're going to have like pick 14, pick 13, pick 15. I think we're going to be around there.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so you're saying, with that Brooklyn pick, then take Bronny.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty. Imagine if we win the lottery with Brooklyn's pick. Imagine that would be hilarious if somebody win the lottery.
Bro, Brooklyn would be getting screwed over again because they literally just did this 10 years ago with KG and Paul Pierce. That's the only reason why Boston even has Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown right now.
The only tough thing about winning the lottery next year with Brooklyn's pick would be that we have too many players. Because if we win the lottery, let's say that we win the lottery, hypothetically, with Brooklyn's pick, we're going to take Montas Buzelis. And then we're going to have like we're going to have Amen, Jalen Green, Buzelis. We're going to be 2 stacks. We're just young, we're like 20-year-olds. Our team is going to be fucking. We're basically going to we're just going to be too young. So I don't know.
Hey, bro, they might be like the greatest team ever in 2028. They might be the 2016 Warriors.
Hopefully, after these 3 years of pain, I want to be good. That's why I'm finally making the play. I'm tired of being bad. It just sucks.
That's why you're fine with making the play. That's true. I don't think the top 5 picks do anything for them anymore, bro. They've already got their core.
Yeah. We already got like what? We got the 2nd pick, the 3rd pick, the 4th pick in the last couple of drafts. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, they're just gonna end up like Orlando, just taking a bunch of extra point guards that they don't even need anymore.
Yeah, we got too many players on the team already right now. But yeah.
Just to let those guys develop.
I think that Brian's gonna be taking lottery pick at worst. I think somebody will want LeBron.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's gotta be like a Dallas team like this year, just some team that completely underwhelms, but you know that they're a lot better. A team like that to go in and be like they can still win right now, and then go and draft Bronny. I think that would be the perfect situation.
I think anybody will say for LeBron. I'm telling you, the Hornets, they're gonna do it if they have a chance to get Bronny. They're gonna if they want to. Oh yeah, we're taking
the Hornets. Damn.
I'm telling you, these teams are desperate. I don't think you realize these bad teams that never get anybody in free agency. They're desperate.
They're desperate.
Maybe San Antonio like gets them so they can win Wembanyama and LeBron.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Also, the best situation, like, let's say, what if Miami somehow were to fall off? Miami or New York, they were to like just somehow underwhelm this season, and then they just end up with the top pick, and they could bring in LeBron again for a year, or 2, or maybe 3.
Yeah. I'm just telling you though. I think LeBron's gonna finish his career on the bad team. Imagine the Magic after he said he's not gonna play with he's never going to Orlando. Remember? He said he's never going to Orlando.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh man, what about?
I know these teams. I know the owners care about jersey sales and all that stuff. Imagine how many jersey sales they're gonna get by having LeBron James on your team, even if it's for 1 season. I don't like it.
That's true.
Bro,
it's like Tom Brady going to Tampa.
Yeah, I said the Wizards wanting Jordan. That's why they got Jordan.
Yeah, that's true.
Too much money to be made. So that's why.
Uh-huh. What if Portland they just tank for another year? They're bringing in LeBron to go help out Dame. That's the only way. That's the only way Dame might have a chance to win a championship in Portland. Bro,
Yeah,
if
maybe
Dame can win a championship in Portland that way, bro, oh my god, bro, you would have to applaud Dame for that.
it just sucks for Bronny though because the only reason we're talking about him getting drafted is so they can get his dad. That's the fact.
No, bro. Nobody even wants him either.
Some of these teams are going to be drafting Bronny to get LeBron. I'm pretty sure whoever takes Bronny, they want LeBron more than Bronny. To be honest, I'm not gonna.
Probably, yeah. Watch, as soon as LeBron retires, I'll probably just end up cutting Bronny. They won't even resign.
Running off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty sad that they'll name want Bronny. They don't even want Bronny. They're just gonna want LeBron. I'll be like,
Unless he like really pops off at USC, he would like have to like, really, really pop off at USC. But
that's the only way. That's the only way Bronny would be valuable. Because I'm not. He's still gonna be a valuable asset, I guess, just because he can bring your dad. He brings his dad with him.
Yeah, but that's like the main thing that people want him for. They don't even want like him actually.
Apparently, LeBron. I forgot Bryce. Bryce has a lot more potential to actually be good.
Isn't he? He's bigger though, isn't he? Yeah,
he's
a big one.
Yeah, he's not until 2026 though, so I'll have to worry about that till then. He'll probably. Yeah. I don't know if he'll get drafted for sure, just because LeBron's gonna be retired by that time. So it's not like you're not getting LeBron James too.
Yeah, Bronny, that's true. Even if you do get LeBron, bro, he's gonna be 40 plus at that time.
Yeah, but for Bronny, you're getting LeBron too. So.
Yeah, so I guess it's worth it for some of these teams.
Yeah, even if he's like not that good of a prospect, and he's like a 20, he should be drafted in the 20s. I'll be willing to reach like at 12.
Yeah,
just for LeBron.
Yeah, that's
it's true. Too good to pass up on.
I'll tell you, I'd want to see Portland end up taking him, bro. Because Dame deserves it, bro. Dame deserves it to finally get LeBron on his team. That's the only way Portland's gonna ever bring anybody in. If I'm being honest, that's the only way.
Yep.
And maybe Scoop in the second season could take off too. Portland might have a shot. That's the only way.
Yeah, just tough for Scoop. Not tough for Scoop. Tough for Bronny. That's the only reason. He's gonna probably get drafted so high, just because of his dad. But I guess that's also a perk because he gets money from his rookie contract. He gets more money, so
it's not like he's already getting not getting NIL money from USC.
Yeah. I think after the main prospects go, I'm not gonna be like after like the really top prospects are gone. I'm not gonna be surprised if it starts going to that range like 9 and 10 and somebody takes them because I don't think if they let Bronny go to like the 18, 19, there's good teams in there, so they could actually get.
Yeah, because you're not you're not really expecting those picks to be much.
Yeah.
Like if you're drafting in the top 5, obviously you want those teams to actually be like a piece that you build into the future with. So you probably won't reach in the top 5. But then once you start getting later, I mean, it's like you're not really expecting them to be like the star piece of your team. You're just kind of expecting them to play a role pretty much. So you could afford to take the risk.
Yeah. That's what. I'm starting to talk myself into thinking Brian's gonna be a top 10 pick now. So we just need to end the episode right there.
Even if he puts up like 2 points per game at USC.
Maybe not then. Actually, I don't know because LeBron's just a powerful asset.
Oh man, yeah.
That would be insane.
Sell yourself on that, yeah.
It would be insane if Bronny averages like 1 point a game, and like top 10 talks themselves into doing it just because they want LeBron. Like it's like the whole game.
That'd just be a wasted pick, bro. A wasted pick, but at least you get LeBron though. That's like the only way you're getting LeBron. That might be smart though. It's like a guaranteed way to get LeBron at this point.
Yeah,
unless apparently you're Orlando. Unless you're the Magic, apparently it's a guaranteed way to get LeBron. Yeah. So why not?
That would be insane if Washington just did that. They're like, oh yeah, we're taking. They have pick number 3, and they're like, oh yeah, we're taking Bronny James.
That would be tough, bro. You gotta run. LeBron's gotta run out there with Jordan Poole and fucking Denny Advisha.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
All right then, guys. That'll be the end of the this episode of the Playmaker Pod. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next time. Next episode
All right.
of the Playmaker Pod. See you guys.
Yes, sir.